Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today it is literally the coldest, most miserable day outside. So I thought, what better thing to do than to film a video today, because like even though it's so bright and it's shining outside, the sun ain't out. Does that make sense? Like obviously the sun's out, but it ain't warm basically. So today's video is going to be a Bachelor of Communications Q&A. So that is the course I'm studying at university, and I asked over on my Twitter for some questions that you guys might have about my course or like my personal experience with uni, especially with Miss Rona currently looming over all of our shoulders. I thought it would be an interesting thing to talk about and to also like recap on my first trimester before I start the second trimester and stuff like that. So I've got a list of questions on my laptop, because I'm currently filming on my phone, of people who have asked things over on my Twitter. So if you want to get involved in another Q&A another time, please go and follow my Twitter. Honestly, that's just literally where I like ramble and put all my random thoughts on there as well, so you can see another side to me. But yeah, so I'm going to go through the comments now, and I am going to read out the questions and give you the answers in the most depth that I can, and we'll see how it goes. So before I get into the questions, I do just want to like brief on what my course is. So my course is a Bachelor of Communications, focusing on digital media, which is essentially like social media and stuff like that. So I'm currently undertaking that at Deakin University, and it's a lot of fun. I really enjoy it. So let's get into the questions about it. So a question from Brandy at BrandyJeffers2 is, what is your end goal / dream career you hope to achieve from your degree? So ideally I'd like to work in social media or in some sort of talent management. So I'm not sure what the exact path I'm going to take is. I'm really heading towards social media because I love social media. I love getting involved in it. I'd love to create content for it and stuff like that. Obviously I love doing YouTube as a hobby, so like stuff like that, and I love running my Instagram, and I love going on Twitter, and I love looking at the, I don't know how to say the word, I think I say it wrong, analytics behind all of that sort of stuff, and like views per post and all of that sort of stuff. I find it very interesting. So something social media driven, so like, I don't know what the word is, like social media associate, I'm not sure. But something to do with social media is definitely my end goal. I think it would be a lot of fun, and it's a career that just like keeps pushing forwards, and it keeps building more and more every day. Like it's constantly changing. So I think it would be quite fun to be in and watch it develop. So Brandy also asked 2 other questions, so we'll do those and then we'll get into the rest of them. So the second question was, with so many amazing electives on offer, how did you go about choosing yours and planning your course? So I knew that I wanted to do social media, and a few of my core subjects are like making social media and making video and stuff like that, but I also knew I wanted to like dip my toes into a few other realms, also ones that my sister studied, because we have very similar interests. So I have dipped my toes into public relations and into news reporting, so journalism, and I'm about to dip my toes again into marketing, because I like the idea of digital marketing. I think it's like sort of important, and it ties in with the whole social media thing. So I want to look at those. Out of all of them, social media is definitely my favourite. Public relations I enjoy, but it's difficult and it's kind of hard to grasp. I think once I do it a little bit more, I should actually know where I'm going with it and if I like it and if I want to pursue it, but at the moment I don't particularly. Journalism was fun. It was a good elective to do and I enjoyed it. I made some good friends in the classes as well, but it's just, I'm not sure, it's a little bit uncomfortable. It just doesn't sit right with me. I don't think I could do that for the rest of my life. Whereas I think working in social media or some sort of like digital marketing would be really fun. So I'm about to do marketing in trimester 2 and I'm excited to see how that goes. So maybe at the end of trimester 2 I can do like a little recap on my first year of uni and tell you what I thought about everything. But it's so hard to choose electives because there's so many good ones. Like I was looking at typography and I was looking at criminology and I was literally anything you can think of, I was looking at it, and it was so hard to narrow it down. But I ultimately know where my end goal is, so I tried to stick in that lane, if that makes any sense. The next question is, what has been the most challenging or the best thing so far. So the most challenging thing has been having to study from home. I was really excited to go on campus, meet people, experience the whole like university life. Obviously with Miss Rona here, it is a little bit difficult, but at the same time it's been really rewarding, as much as it is quite isolating. Obviously isolation is definitely isolating, but it has also been a real eye-opener to like how much time I can invest into it and stuff like that. And I have actually made some good friends despite the whole social distancing Rona deal. So I have actually quite enjoyed meeting people and stuff like that. It's just in a very, very different way. Also, I won't lie, getting up and being able to stay in your pajamas on the bottom half but looking like professional on the top half when you're in a Zoom call, I'm not mad about that. I can't wear pajamas to campus. I can wear pajamas at home and I can look business on the top and I can look comfy on the bottom. Like, for all you know right now, I could be wearing Christmas pajama bottoms. I'm not. I'm wearing leggings. But I could be wearing Christmas pajama bottoms. That's my point. So the next question is from Jack, and it is, have you had any new job ideas since commencing? And the answer to that is no. I knew exactly what I wanted to do before I went to uni, and I still know what I want to do now, and I'm still excited about it. I maybe like different branches of social media, but I know the rough idea of like where I want to end up, if that makes any sense. The next question is from Rebecca, and she said, have you changed your focus at all since studying your units in trimester 1? Because she knows that she has. So yes and no. I want to explore some of the electives a little bit more. So like public relations, I found the first trimester quite difficult and I wasn't sure that I was engaging with it properly, but then I wasn't sure if that was because of having to study at home versus studying on campus, or if it was because I genuinely didn't like it. So for trimester 2, I am doing public relations again, just to see what I think about it, and if I really dislike it within like the first week or so, I can move out of it into a different like class. But I wanted to give it another go, see a different side to public relations that isn't just the overall, and see like more of a narrow perspective. But then also I have done marketing and I've dropped journalism and stuff like that, so it's like a bit of, I have changed my mind, but I also haven't changed my mind. I kind of just want to give everything a go in my first year and then see the exact paths I want to take. I honestly considered doing Spanish as one of my electives. I think it would have been really fun, but it just, I'm not going to Spain, especially at the moment, and it's just, I didn't need to do it. I can learn Spanish on Duolingo. Maybe we can do that. But yeah, it was definitely tricky. But I have changed my focus slightly, but also not at all. So the final question is from Adam. So hi Adam, if you're watching this. And it is, what would you say if you could give yourself some advice on day 1? So this is tricky, obviously, because of everything that was going on. I didn't know how it was going to go. But I think just some general advice I would have given myself is manage your time well. Do all of your readings, because your readings are really, really important. Like, as much as you'd be like, oh my god, I can't be bothered, like it helps, it broadens your knowledge as well, especially if you have quizzes. Sometimes they're very specific, so you want to do your readings. As well as that, I think just you can do it is good advice, because it's daunting going to uni, especially going from high school. I had the gap year, so I had like a bit of time to grow as a person, but I also was way out of school, so I was totally like not in the school mindset. Yeah, advice on day 1, that's so tricky, because obviously we didn't know what was going to happen. We didn't know that we were going to be in isolation, but I guess just take everything as it comes. Like, be prepared for what life's going to throw at you, because you literally never know what's going to happen. Like, I didn't know I was going to be studying at home. I thought I was going to be on campus. I thought I was going to be going to parties, and I thought I was going to be like living it up, living my best life and driving to and from campus like 3 days a week. But no, I'm here, I'm at home, I'm sat on my bed. I'm currently endeavoring I can't speak English at the moment. I don't know what's going on. I'm currently investing some time into YouTube, as well as investing my time into university, and life is just, as Miley Cyrus once said, life is a climb, and you just got to enjoy the climb, and the view's great. So thank you for watching this video. I hope you learned a little bit about my course. I hope I gave some alright advice. If you have any more questions, please comment them down below, or feel free to tweet me. I love interacting on Twitter with people, and it's just like, it's one of my favourite platforms, I think, actually. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed, or if you learned a little something, or just give it a thumbs up. Why not? It takes 2 seconds of your time, and it makes me very, very happy. So thank you for watching. Subscribe for more content, and I will see you in the next one.